Seville. This charming city is overflowing with history, astonishing architecture, and a vibrant cultural life. Get ready to discover the must-visit places in Seville. In this video, we'll show you the 5 essential places in this beautiful city. Shall we begin? 1. The Giralda and the Cathedral of Seville. We find ourselves in the heart of Seville, where the majestic Giralda and the imposing cathedral welcome us with a rich history and astonishing architecture. The Giralda, initially erected as a minaret in the 12th century during the Islamic occupation, became the bell tower of the cathedral after the Reconquista. Ascending its spiral ramps is a unique experience. From the top, the panoramic views of Seville are simply stunning, offering a unique perspective of the city, its labyrinthine streets, and its numerous monuments. At the foot of the Giralda lies the Cathedral of Santa Maria de la Cid, declared a World Heritage Site. Its construction began in the 15th century and extended over several centuries, resulting in a masterpiece of Gothic style. Venturing inside takes you into a world of stunning chapels, altars, and altarpieces. One of its most iconic treasures is the tomb of Christopher Columbus, whose history and legacy are intertwined with the exploration and discovery of the New World. The Patio de los Naranjos, surrounding the cathedral, offers a haven of peace and serenity, with orange trees perfuming the air and a fountain dating back to the Muslim era. Every corner of this architectural complex tells the story of Seville's evolution over the centuries and its crucial role in the history of Spain. Thus, La Giralda and the cathedral become an essential stop for any traveler wishing to immerse themselves in the cultural and religious richness of this Andalusian city. 2. Alcazar of Seville. Our next destination transports us to a true architectural and cultural treasure, the Alcazar of Seville. This royal palace, declared a World Heritage Site, is a jewel that blends Islamic, Mughal, Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architectural styles. Every corner of this complex tells a story that spans through the centuries. Initially built in 913 as a fortress for Muslim rulers, the Alcazar has undergone modifications over the years, especially during the time of Pedro I in the 14th century, who left an indelible mark with his Mughal style. Walking through the tile-filled courtyards, lush gardens, and richly decorated halls, you can feel the essence of the lasting Islamic influence. The Patio de las Doncellas is a sublime example of Mughal architecture, with its horseshoe arches and intricately decorated tiles. The Hall of Ambassadors, with its impressive dome, transports visitors to a world of Renaissance splendor. The gardens, with their fountains and exotic vegetation, offer a haven of peace in the midst of the bustling city. Every corner of the Alcazar tells the story of the coexistence of different cultures in Seville and reflects the richness of its past. Moreover, its role as a residence for the royal family and dignitaries over the centuries adds additional layers of meaning to this magnificent palace. Exploring the Alcazar is like traveling through time and immersing yourself in the rich heritage of Seville, making it a must-visit for any history and architecture enthusiast. 3. Spain Square. Now we head to a place that is a true architectural and visual landmark, Spain Square. This magnificent architectural complex, built in 1928 for the Ibero-American Exposition, represents a unique amalgamation of regional architectural styles and symbolizes Spain's openness to its former colonies. Designed by Aníbal González, Spain Square is an exceptional example of regionalist architectural style, seeking to merge elements of traditional Spanish architecture with Moorish and Renaissance influences. Upon reaching the square, the view is dominated by a monumental semicircle embracing a canal, symbolizing the Guadalquivir River. Each of the Spanish provinces is represented through tile benches that run along the perimeter of the square. These colorful mosaics tell unique stories and offer a pictorial view of Spain's cultural and geographical diversity. Strolling through this square is like taking a visual tour of the entire Iberian Peninsula, from the Pyrenees to the Mediterranean coasts. The central building, crowned by an impressive tower, serves as a majestic architectural backdrop. The intricate details, colonnades, and bridges crossing the canal bring to life a space that combines architectural grandeur with artistic representation. Spain Square is not just an architectural showcase, but also a lively place. Visitors can stroll along its paths, enjoy a boat ride on the canal, or simply contemplate the beauty of the square from one of the many benches. This place is a visual tribute to the history, diversity, and unity of Spain, making it an essential destination for those seeking to immerse themselves in the cultural richness of Seville. 4. Metropole Parasol, Mushrooms of Seville. Our next destination takes us to a contemporary architectural marvel that contrasts magnificently with Seville's centuries-old history, Metropole Parasol, affectionately known as Mushrooms of Seville. This avant-garde project, designed by German architect Jürgen Mayer, stands in Plaza de la Encarnación and has become a modern symbol of the city. Built on the former Plaza Mayor, Metropole Parasol is a wooden structure resembling giant mushrooms, creating a unique combination of the ancient and the contemporary. The choice of material, laminated wood, is not only aesthetically striking but also harmoniously integrates with the city's historic surroundings. Ascending to the upper level of the mushrooms reveals an observation platform with panoramic views offering a unique perspective of the city. From here, visitors can contemplate the silhouette of La Giralda, the characteristic red roofs of Seville, and, on clear days, even glimpse the Sierra Morena in the distance. On the lower level, beneath the mushroom structure, is a traditional market that adds a dynamic dimension to the place. This space houses shops, restaurants, and a fresh produce market where locals and visitors can enjoy everyday Sevillian life. In addition to its architectural and commercial function, the Mushrooms has become a cultural center with events and exhibitions that add a vibrant and contemporary element to Seville's cultural landscape. Metropole Parasol is a stunning example of how modern architecture can coexist harmoniously with a city's history. Immersing oneself in the Mushrooms is not only a unique visual and architectural experience, but also an opportunity to appreciate contemporary creativity in a historic setting. This place, where past and present meet, adds a fresh and exciting perspective to the Sevillian experience. 5. Golden Tower. Our final stop takes us to a historic symbol that has watched over the banks of the Guadalquivir River for centuries, the Golden Tower. This defensive tower, built in the 13th century during the Almohad era, has become an icon of the city of Seville and a tangible reminder of its maritime past. The Golden Tower owes its name to the legend that, in its glory days, gold chains extending across the river from the tower were used to close access to the port. The three-level structure, crowned by a dome, stands majestically on the riverbank, offering a panoramic view of the city and its surroundings. Inside, the Naval Museum of Seville houses a fascinating collection of maritime artifacts that narrate the city's naval history, highlighting its role during the Middle Ages and the Age of Discoveries. Ship models, old nautical charts, and objects related to navigation allow visitors to immerse themselves in Seville's rich maritime history. The Golden Tower was built to protect the city from threats coming up the river, but over the centuries, it has played various roles, from a prison to a goods warehouse. Its strategic location and defensive architecture make it a silent witness to crucial events in the city's history. Today, the Golden Tower remains an iconic landmark and a must-visit for those wishing to explore Seville's maritime roots. Strolling around its surroundings and contemplating the Guadalquivir River flowing beside it is an experience that directly connects with the historical and maritime past of this fascinating Andalusian city. And that concludes our overview of the must-visit places on your trip to Seville. Don't forget to follow us for more information about this beautiful place. We hope you have enjoyed this journey through the essential places of Seville. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures and leave us your comments about your experiences in this wonderful city. Until next time, travelers.